Oh wait, we don't need to. Okay, sorry. Just kidding. Okay, so music affects society and pop culture. Who here has ever heard a song and immediately been taken back to like a specific moment in their lives? Maybe felt like a specific emotion or was reminded of a specific person. One of those songs for me is Did It On 'Em by Nicki Minaj. It takes me all the way back to 7th grade Logan, hearing the song for the first time on the bus ride home, and I turned to my best friend and asked, like, what is the name of this song? Like, I love it. And she responded very dryly, I don't know, maybe listen to what she's saying. Music has an adverse effect on us as humans. Dr. Coleman of the Oxford Journal of Neurology said that music improves intelligence, memory, behavior. It can alleviate anxiety and make people more productive. It can also attribute to excessive violence and risky behavior. It can help adolescents and teens find self-identity and have emotional support. And it can also influence the way that people literally feel and think. Because music has intense effects on people, people make up society. So it can therefore be correlated that music affects society. This is no secret though. Through the ages, music has reflected culture. For example, in the middle-aged Europe, culture stayed the same for hundreds of years. Subsequently, so did music. Mozart wasn't lying when he said that music can change the world. Fast forward to the 1950s, during the rock and roll era, this was a cultural phenomenon never seen ever before in American history. It gave teenagers a way to express themselves, taking a step away from the predominantly conservative values that America was based on at the time. Adolescents and young adults, teenagers, they are the most influenced and influential when it comes to pop music and popular culture, influencing society. Whatever we think is interesting is immediately gonna blow up and become popular, just because that's how pop culture works. Our pop culture and our entrance validate what is appropriate in culture. Many generations before us think that our popular music is a little vile and barbaric, maybe doesn't focus on the right aspects of society. Unless you're Batty Winkle, of course. She has 1.2 million followers on Instagram, and it's clearly a gem in the rough. She's like 90 years old. An example of some things that might not be so good that popular music influences in society is the Xanax outrage. Many songs in pop culture right now refer to Xanax or being barred out, like Xanny Family by Future or No Police by Doja Cat. Music also influences fashion. There's so many songs that reference like Versace or Gucci or Louis Vuitton, etc., etc. For example, I Just Did Some Things to Your Girl and Some Gucci Flip-Flops by Future. Music can also affect how we treat women and how we view each other. It can also define what our society might think of as beautiful. For example, My Anaconda Don't Want None Unless You Got Buns Hun by Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. This is Kim Kardashian. And it can also influence what companies and what restaurants we find popular. For example, Kanye West's lyric in his Schoolboy Q feature, That Part, beggars can't be choosers, man, this ain't Chipotle, but I'm pretty sure we all know that Chipotle is already pretty popular. I mean, like, I love Chipotle. Popular music right now also completely reflects America's ideology of consumerism, materialism, and greed. For example, Gwen Stefani's Rich Girl, and who said it better than Rihanna? Bitch better have my money. It's just how our society thinks right now. But taking a step away from the negative aspects of music on pop culture and society, some good aspects can be noted, like Beyonce's Super Bowl performance of her Formation song, which had a very large correlation to the Black Lives Matter movement and feminism. Noted also Lady Gaga's LGBT movement and LGBT rights with her song Born This Way. Same thing with Macklemore's Same Love. Even Meghan Trainor and her self-love movement and her body anthem, All About That Bass. These are just some of the positive influences that music can have in our society. So along with the sex and the drugs and the partying, etc., music, as it always has, helps us emotionally, it helps us grow, it helps us connect. It can help you through a breakup, it can help you, maybe your family's having a hard time, or you're loving somebody, whatever. Music has such effect on us though, mainly because of technology right now. Technology has allowed for us to experiment with music, for us to really define our own music taste, and it allows for music artists to put music out there that might focus on some more taboo subjects of our society. Another cultural phenomenon that's happening with music right now are EDM festivals. This is Electric Daisy Carnival in Orlando from last weekend. I went there. It was absolutely insane. Over 60,000 people gathered together to experience something like this. Another aspect, along with fashion, music doesn't only influence what fashion is popular, but the music artists and the music videos that they produce really influence fashion, as Rihanna here, she has her own Fenty line of Pumas. So basically, in conclusion, music just really, it connects us all. It allows us all to experience something that you really can't experience with anything else. It is scientifically proven that music can influence how you feel and think. Certain sounds, certain lyrics, they can trigger chemicals in your brain to make you feel a certain emotion. It just really, music allows for us all to come together, be it for positive effects, be it for negative effects. Either way, it definitely influences culture and pop culture. Thank you.